All right, so I'm just looking at one feature of the website real quick. I want to go over, just kicking it here in front of the fan. So if you can hear that wind, I'm sorry about that, but it's kind of hot here right now. I'm looking at about 90 degrees inside my place. I don't use the air conditioning. It's too expensive here in California. We pay like at least twice the price of most places, and in some cases, three times. It's quite ridiculous. So you learn to live without it if you're a cheap guy like me, anyways. But at any rate, I wanted to show you guys how to look at your I guess your schedule for your players in a period. I'm going to go to the Saints, my favorite team. All right, so here's my opponents. I'm on period two actually right now. Let's go back, see over here where you can go to periods, game periods. You can either use the drop down menu to find the period you're looking for. I'm looking at game period one, which is October 24 to 26. As you can see here, my opponents are going to be the Denver Nuggets and the Houston Rockets. So right here, I can see all my players' schedules for that period. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're not going to have any Monday games. Normally, Monday would be in this, but this first game period doesn't include Monday because there's no games on Monday. At any rate, there's the player, there's his schedule. As you can see, all my guys are playing one game. So if they have big games or they have bad games, that will affect the score in that whatever they do in that one game is going to go into your box score. If they're playing two, it would be the average of the two games. If they were playing three games, it would be the average of the three games. And as you can see, I can quickly switch to my opponents. I can see what Denver's doing during that same game period. As you can see, they have a bunch of one-gamer guys. I can go look at the Sixers. It's actually not the Sixers. That's not who I'm playing. I am playing against Houston. You can always tell who your opponents are right up here. Houston's playing San Diego and San Antonio. You can see Houston has one guy playing two games, D'Angelo Russell. So that means he gets the average of these two games for the box score. All the rest of his guys get one game. Let's go back over to my team, the Saints, which I can quickly access using that button. And let's go to game period two. Now you can just go arrow forward and automatically go to period two. And you can see where you're at by over here. See, period two, October 27 to 29. 27, 28, 29. That's the weekend games. And over here, you can see the schedule for all my guys. And we're playing a lot of two games, with the exception of Jordan Hawkins, the rookie, and CJ McCollum. Everybody else is playing two games. So their box score is going to reflect the average of these two games for the games shown up here. We're playing the Pistons and the Suns during that period. Let's just keep arrow forwarding. This is period three, Bulls and Warriors. Let's go to period four. Here you go. You can see we only have one opponent during period four. That's November 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's one of those Monday through Thursday periods. 3, 4, 5. Wait, no, it's a weekend game. 3, 4, 5. So it's a weekend series. In general, when I schedule just one game for a period, it was weekend games, so it didn't cover as many days. So that's how you can see who your guys are playing against. As you can see, Chris Lever, Caris Lever, is that it? I don't know, man. I'm getting my knowledge up on the NBA, guys. I know William's going to correct me on these names sometimes because he's the young guy here in the league and he watches NBA, so he's corrected me a few times already. If it's Caris Lever, he is playing two games. He's playing at India and he's playing against the Warriors. Pretty easy, right? To see who you're playing against. There's a lot of information on this site. You just got to look for it. I plan on making some more videos like this and posting them when I get a little better at using this software I'm using, which is called Clipchamp. It's free, Microsoft stuff. and it's good enough for our purposes. I can screen share, I can record my voice, and I can talk a little bit about the games. At any rate, up here you've got some other things. You can look at your team, look at your stats for the season. We haven't played any games yet, so that's that. You can go to your players like this, and you can check their stats over the past years if you're just kind of researching. I think I'm getting slower response time on the website because I'm using the Clipchamp right now. At any rate, stats, click right there. You can go do your research on the guy. One thing you're going to want to look at in this league is you're going to want to look at points to field goal attempts. This is very important. Every field goal attempt he takes is minus a point, and every point he makes is plus a point. So you want this differential to be as much in the positive as possible. Another thing to look for is the other stats other than that. Cut it off right there. Start with turnovers and go back to rebounds. These are your other statistical categories besides the scoring efficiency of your player. Rebounds, 4.5, 3.5 assists, 1.3 steals, zero point 0.1 blocks to 1.6 turnovers. You want this ratio to be in the positive if possible. It's kind of hard to get a guy who has more blocks and steals than turnovers, but these numbers will help your guy out a lot. It's not just about scoring. He has to be productive. And also, mind you, your players will lose a little bit of points for every minute they're on the court. So it's all about efficiency. Okay, I'm going to make more vids like this, but for now, this was a quick one. I just want to see how it goes. I'm trying to learn Clipchamp. I might not even post this video. We'll see how it goes. But if I do, I'll put it on my YouTube channel for sports. It's called the Inglehorn Sports Channel, Inglehorn being my last name. It's a YouTube channel where I will be posting vids on a regular basis. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later if I can make Clipchamp stop. Stop sharing.